So quick one. If you are a painter, how do you calculate for the quantity of paint you need for a particular job to make sure that you don't lose out? And if you are a homeowner, how do you ensure that the quantity of paint your painter is bringing to you, kululu no day inside? Well, this video is to teach you, in a layman's term, how to calculate for the quantity of paint you need for your home. Now, let's imagine you have a 3-bedroom house. So 3-bedroom house, it includes a hall, and usually the halls are a little bigger. So the 3-bedroom, that is 3 rooms already. Now the hall, we can say the hall is a 1.5 room. Can we agree on that? The size of it. Now I'm trying to make it as simple for us to understand. Today I'm not using technical terms. So if you have 3-bedroom house, you have 3 rooms in that bedroom. So that's 1. That's 3. Now the hall is usually bigger than the bedrooms. So let's say that is 1.5. In most cases, you have something like a small corridor. Let's assume that one is also half room. If you add, that makes it 5 rooms, right? Okay. Let's assume that your kitchen has not been fully tiled. Maybe just the front side where the sink is. That means that the rest is also going to be packed. Another lie. All right. So that makes 6 rooms. You probably have a small store somewhere, which in most cases we don't tile stores. So that one, and then let's assume your bathroom and toilet, you tile half of it, and then you left the top part. Let's just assume that you add that side, that top part, to your storeroom to make another 1 room. That makes 6 rooms in that house. You also have now the ceilings of the various 6 rooms, because we are assuming all these factors I've mentioned. So we are working with 6 rooms. The ceiling for each one. In every room we have about 4 walls. In a standard room is usually 4 walls. So if you have 6 rooms and you have 6 ceilings, we can take 4 of those ceilings and make 1 room. Adelai. That makes 7. And we'll be left with 1. Abi? Okay. What again can we add? So for the interior now, we have 7 rooms we are working with 1 ceiling. Now you will say that, a 3-bedroom is just a 3-bedroom. So why are we saying it is 7 bedrooms? And that is why I did these calculations for you. So sometimes you might call on phone and say, I have a 3-bedroom, I need you to paint it for me. And the painter will say, I have to come and see with my eyes, feely, or else I will not be able to give you the estimate. And you might think he's not qualified enough. No, he has to do some of these technical calculations that I'm mentioning. But like I'm saying, I have to try and make it a bit more for all of us to understand. Yeah? All right. Now for the inside, since we have 7 rooms and 1 extra, we can manipulate it a bit and say we have 7.5 or 8 rooms flat. All right. Now, this is how we calculate for the paint you are going to use. The paint, every 2 rooms takes 1 20-liter bucket. The 20-liter bucket is the big one. We have the smaller one. That's like the normal small buckets that we use to, take care of things in the house. And then we have one that is bigger. That is the 20-liter. In some cases, it is 18, depending on the brand you are buying. But every 2 rooms takes 1 20-liter. So if we are taking 1 20-liter for the 8 rooms, you divide it 2. So that means that we are going to have 4 buckets for the entire interior of your house. 4 buckets. Now, the halls and the bedrooms and all the calculations that we did summed up to, I think 6 bedrooms, right? Now, that means that you need 3 buckets to take care of the bedrooms. And in this case, I mean the rooms. In this case, that includes your hall, it includes your 3 bedroom, it includes the corridor, the kitchen, the storeroom, the bathroom, all those places. You need 3 buckets to paint all of that. The last bucket you would use to paint the ceiling. So, if for some reason your painter can't talk, you say you for buy 10 buckets, then you have to look at him with some eyes. For the outside, usually, whenever we calculate the outside, I mean the inside, if you have 4 buckets in this case, we always remove 1 and then use 3 buckets for the outside. So if you are using 4 buckets inside, you will use 3 buckets outside. That is also dependent on the kind of design you have out there. So depending on your building, the circumstances can change. But in a very normal sense, that is how we calculate it. The reason the outside is lesser is because, I mean, in your room, you have partitioning walls, each of which takes paint. But the outside is just one full square or whatever. And that's what gives you that variation. 4 for inside, 3 for outside. So in total, if you are painting a 3-bedroom house, a regular 3-bedroom house, not those of you with, hudious designs, a regular 3-bedroom house, you probably need about 7 buckets, 8 buckets maximum. And then your work will be done. But when it comes to the workmanship, it depends on the individual one. It depends on the work the individual has to do. Whether he's going to sandpaper, he's going to do skimming, he's going to do all these other things that comes with it. And that can influence the cost that the person takes. I think I'll do another video, but that one is solely for my painters so that they will know how much they charge, because most of the times people call and ask, how much should I charge? How much should I do the quantities? So I think I'll do a video tackling just that. But for now, if you have a 3-bedroom house and you want to paint it, regular 3-bedroom house, and you want to paint it, you might as well just do the calculation yourself after watching this video. And you will see that the 15 buckets your painter brought you, some kululu day inside. Well, my name is Yussuf. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. If this is the first time you are watching my video, I beg you, please subscribe and let's make this happen. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and bye-bye.